Well, thank you, Tony, for that. Well, JD Vine, quickest man here in Super Pole, brings the bike on to that pole position. And two bad races for him. Well, there's Rhys Rothwell, the number 10 Lance Carey, the winner of race 1. 74, of course, is Tommy Dale. Tommy's not having the greatest time. There is 34. Well, that is Stephanie Wadlow, the only girl that rides in this class. And there is the man himself, Mr. Brazilian, 46, of course, Ralph Laturco. Here we go then. Race 1 here at Oulton Park gets underway. Who's going to get that all-important first corner as they come down towards Old Hall? Looks like JD Vine's got a good start. There's young Stephanie Wadlow with Ralph Laturco. Well, two of them are taken to the grass, and one of those is Emmett O'Grady, who's carrying our onboard camera, and it looks like Rhys Rothwell, number 9, that's got the jump on JD Vine at the moment as they go down Lakeside. Select their duck for dinner tonight with an orange, of course. It looks to me like already JD Vine has taken the head of the race and coming into Shell Oils. This is that banking that Tony spoke about, I should say. You can trust it completely simply because it's banked, and it looks, see, you get some idea. We're on board now with Emmett O'Grady, the young Irish lad. Remember, he's not raced at any circuits here in the UK. Every time he arrives at a circuit, it's for the first time. Comes from Southern Ireland. And very nice guy, and carrying a really very good quality onboard camera unit. It's a Gold Star unit that's got on the bike, so we get great pictures, and also just listen to that sound right into Hislop's chicane, of course named after the great Steve Hislop, who sadly passed away. Up now towards the bridge. This is really where you get the power down, and just listen to that bike as he rams it up the gearbox. It's so quick. Emmett O'Grady is riding here for the first ever time at Oulton Park, so this lad obviously learns tracks pretty well. It's Divine that leads. Rhys Rothwell in second place. Then it's Lance Carey. Then it's that number 74 bike there of Tommy Dale. And 56 Alec Olsen there, and on a good start for him. And it's Curtis Rothwell, I was just about to say. Number 8, Curtis Rothwell, brother to Rhys, has gone down. Well, we'll have another look at that in slow motion in just a moment to see exactly what happened. I suspect the front wheel tucked in under him as they come round Old Hall again to start lap 2. And let's have a look at it. Just watch that. He turns the wheel. You see what happens. She just tucks under. He's down on the ground and sliding very gracefully into the kitty litter. He's okay. Just a little bit of repair work, I think, for that bike before he goes to race 2. But he's okay. That's the main thing. But it's Divine that leads. Rothwell in second place, the Ghost Bike.com sponsored machine from Oldham. His brother's out of this one, Curtis. Rhys, of course, riding in the Superstock 600 on a Triumph as well. On board again with Emmett O'Grady. That you can see, that's Stephanie Wadlow, Floss just in front. The 17-year-old girl, the only female rider in this class, and she does do well, I have to say. But Emmett O'Grady closing up on. Here comes Divine, down into his again. Rothwell still there with him. Well, these two, well, JD Vine said Thruxton was a nightmare for him. The front end got away twice in both races. He DNF'd, lost the opportunity of taking 50 points, and also lost the lead in the championship. Joined second at the moment. So a win here would do him the whole heap of good, that's for sure. As we look back for some of the TDG Cup runners, there's Ricky Chadwick. Well, he had a terrible time at Thruxton. Crashed out the second race, got taken out on the first corner, but he's okay, that's the main thing. Ricky on a borrowed bike this weekend. He's actually on the spare bike. His own machine expired on Friday, so he's on the spare machine, and he'd like to thank the guy that gave up his ride to enable Ricky to actually race this weekend. Bit of a scrap beginning to creep on here. There is that 22 bike of Duncan Knox. There's Ralph Laturco. There's Emmett O'Grady with Steffi Wadlow now, number 34, behind him. So if we had a rear face camera, we'd be able to look straight into Steffi's visor, get a shot of the young lady's eyes. So Emmett O'Grady there, looking to try and catch as he goes down Lakeside. It's such a very, very, very fast straight, top speed down here. Winds it over to that left corner, just feathers, you can hear him feathering the throttle. Puts the power on again, heading towards Shell Oils. It is so steep. You have to really walk around the circuit to realise how steep that banking is. Gonna have NASCAR racing around that corner. It's that steep. Ralph Laturco looking very resplendent in those halo leathers. Through the little chicane at the bottom. That's Britain's right up over the hill. Heading down towards his again. Is he going to get past Ralph Laturco? Great footage here from our onboard camera. Is he going to outbrake? Right. Does he outbrake him? Oh, he's run on. He outbraked himself, let alone Ralph. Now he's going to have to let Ralph go back through again, otherwise he'll be penalised. There is Ralph, and now he's got to pick up the power. So good thinking from the young Irishman. Great bit of riding, really knew what to do, though he's never been here before. Jay Devine leads this one. Ross World still there in second place. We have got a real corker going on here for third. Lance Carey. And Alex Olsen's moved himself up into the fighting front pack. Devine trying to pull a gap on Rothwell at the moment, and he's succeeding. But look at this scrap for third. Who's going to take this one? Is it going to be Oulton? Is it going to be Carey? Or will it be that number 74 biker, Tommy Dale? Ralph goes through. There is our camera bike, number 40, Emmett O'Grady. Some good scraps here, and number 7 going through, and that, of course, is Luke Lawrence. Ricky Chadwick on the number 90 bike. Well, he's having a wretched year again. He's saying my luck must change soon. Well, it certainly didn't at Thruxton in race 2. He ran out of luck there, but he's okay. That was the main thing. Everybody got up and they were okay. A little bit of concussion for the other rider, I believe. So 10.56. Olsen chasing down Lance Carey. Can Alex Olsen do something about this? He was so dominant at the first round at Brands Hatch. You would not think that he would be this far back. Although I had to say Cadwell Park in the rain, he wasn't happy there, that's for sure. He had a pretty dismal day. That's the 71 bike there, and that is Alistair Haynes. Alistair running high in the TDG. I'm going to spit that one out in a minute. TDG Cup. Every time I see those lorries on the road, of course I do think of Triumph Racing now, TDG. Mick Wilson and Jane Gorick, two of our major sponsors of the series, and we thank them for their support over the last few years, and I hope they'll be back with us next year as well. And look at this now. Jay Devine, a young man from, well, he's in the programme, he's put down as Chester, but he lives in Broughton, which is in Flintshire in North Wales. 74, Tommy Dale. Ralph Laturco. Emmett O'Grady now pushes his way past Duncan Knox, number 22. So Knoxie, another high runner in the TDG Cup. 36. Picks his way through there rather gently, I have to say.